Mindy. She is a physical therapist here at Sunshine Elementary School, and she is also a physical therapist of my handicapped brother, who is 19 years old, and I'm doing an interview because I feel like she does an amazing job of what her position does, and here we go. So do you have anything that doesn't let you step out of your comfort zone? It could be from the past or present or anything.
That does not let me step out of my comfort zone?
Mm-hmm. So, like, if you have, like, a cocoon in a way that, where you're trapped inside and there's something that doesn't let you step out of that comfort zone or, like, doesn't let you do something in particular.
Just the regular laws that we have to follow, but nothing that I would get upset over, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Okay. How long have you been a physical therapist?
I graduated in 2004, so a long time.
Like, with the schooling, was it hard for you at all to become a physical therapist? Like, how was it very difficult, and, like, how many years?
Yes, it was hard. So I graduated high school in 99, and I knew exactly what I wanted to do. So I went to college and got my undergraduate stuff, and then I got my master's in 2004. And then I didn't have to, but I went back in 2008 and I got my doctorate. So it was a lot of school, and yes, it was hard.
You said that that you knew what you wanted to do. Did you have any other, like, careers in mind at all prior to physical therapy?
No, that's all. That's what I wanted to do, yeah, since I was probably sophomore, junior high school.
Did you have anybody that, like, wanted you to be a physical therapist? Or, like, did you look up to someone and say, like, this is what I want to do?
No, I hurt myself, and I was going to what I actually thought was a physical therapist, but they were really an athletic trainer. Mm-hmm. And so I was like, this is really cool. This is something I want to do. Mm-hmm. So from there, I got into an ROP program, mm-hmm. and we had to volunteer. And so my mom was a teacher, and she had a student that actually came to Sunshine, and so I volunteered. And then I said, wow, this is exactly what I want to do.
Did you ever have any, like, long-term goals at, like, a young age, or, like, prior to?
No, I mean, like, my parents always wanted me to go to college, and so it worked out really well that I found something that I like to do, and so that was my long-term goal, was to go to college and graduate and get a good job. And
did you ever have any trouble through life that made you want to give up at a point?
Nope. I really just get it set in my head with something I want to do, and I just keep pushing forward to meet my goal.
I love that quote. I love that. If you ever had a specific place to travel, where would you go?
I like Hawaii. That's fun.
Something that you wanted to try, but you couldn't. Either it doesn't have to be like food or like adventurous things. It could be anything.
I was never in a sorority in college. That would have been fun to try.
What would be your biggest noise, good and bad, and how would you deal with it or embrace it?
My biggest what?
Noise. So, like, say, like, you had a good noise, so, like, your family told you to, like, keep pushing forward or anything, or if you had, like, a bad noise that deflected you from pursuing anything.
I've always had a good noise. My family and friends have always been really supportive of what I want to do and encouraging, so I haven't really had a bad one. And, yeah, my family's just said that this is the path that you need to follow, and thankfully I've been able to follow that path and not sway very far. I'm very, like, linear. Like, I plan it out, and then I go on my path.
What is, like, your first foundation before, like, pursuing your career? Like, did you have a foundation planned out? So, like almost like a ladder in a way?
Well, like, yeah, my parents were both teachers, and so it was pretty much said, like, you need to go to college, and you need to, follow this path. And so, yeah, it really was laid out for me that you need to go to college, and luckily I was able to find something that I wanted to do, and then they just helped me along my path reach my goals.
What does work to you look like and life's work? So, like, how work is like a job, but then there's like life work. How do you feel like
balance the two?
Almost in a way. Like, how do you balance them and,
I like work because it's a break from my home life, but I like my home life because it's a break from my work. So I try to like shut off my mind when I'm at home and just focus on home stuff and not take home my work stuff. And I try to shut off my home life when I go to work, and sometimes it pops in my head, but that's why it's nice to have coworkers you can talk to.
Do you love your job?
I do. I love my job, yes.
If you had any advice for people or students or anyone like us who are trying to figure out our career, what advice would you give us?
Go volunteer, go look at different professions, really learn everything that's out there that you possibly think that you might want to do, and then start setting up a plan for yourself, how you're going to accomplish it. If you're going to go to school. But I think it's really hard when people don't know and they just keep going to school, and they go to school and they're going to school for, they don't know why. And so it's easier, like for me, I knew what I wanted to do when I was even applying to high colleges. I knew I'm going to apply to this one because they have a PT program. I'm not going to apply to this one because they don't. I wanted anyone that had my program. I didn't want to go into a school that, like Cal Baptist, that didn't have you did Cal Baptist, didn't you?
I was pre-med though.
Okay. I didn't want to go to a place that didn't have my program because I just wanted to keep on my path. So, just figure out what you want to do. I think that's the most important thing. And just keep looking, because there's got to be something out there that you're going to